What's up, guys? My name is Coach Derek, and I am the owner and founder and head coach of RN Fit Body. I want to take the time and well, I guess I want to take the time to thank you for watching this video, and I'm going to power through it here. I'm just going to give you a little bit about my story, my background, and why I started RN Fit Body and why I'm so passionate about what I do. So, very simple here. Yeah. So I owned a training company called Noble Nutrition, and I founded this company about it. I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. That was my first official business with training, right? Before that, I had just worked with people one-on-one and I had done diet plans and stuff, a bunch of clients before that. But I moved into officially forming my business and everything. And since I've done that, and it was in the early 2000s, it's ironic because it's 2025, but since I did that, I've worked with over 1,300 clients individually, one-on-one, just myself. So 1,000 plus people I've worked with, men and women of all ages, all sizes, all goals, everything you could ever imagine, from like 9-year-olds that are overweight. And like, I'm working with them, the 9-year-old and her mother in order to get her the proper food and nutrition that she needs in order to lose weight at that age. And then, I've worked with women and men in their 70s, right? I've worked with bodybuilders that get on stage in their 60s. So it is the biggest range and variation of every shape, size, color of every human being you could ever imagine. It has been an incredible experience. But anyways, so that was kind of like where I started with everything. And my experience with nurses doesn't come necessarily from working with them one-on-one. Like, that wasn't where I started with RN Fit Body. I actually was the chief of operations of the largest mobile IV therapy company in the entire country for about a year, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but the company rapidly grew. This is when IV therapy was, the biggest thing out there. Everybody was doing, the Myers therapy bag or Myers cocktail bags and stuff, the MIC B12 fat burner injections. So I worked with over 600 nurses one-on-one independently. I helped them build their businesses. I learned all about them, their families, their experience, all that stuff, right? So working with nurses one-on-one while simultaneously owning one of the largest online personal training companies in the entire state of Arizona. So you have the largest training company and you have the largest mobile IV therapy company. There's a little bit of crossover, right? So working with a lot of these nurses to help them lose weight, RN Fit Body was created because there's a problem with our healthcare system, and I believe it kind of stems from the way that nurses are so stressed and pressured that, like, the backbone, because the most healthcare workers in the country are nurses, and the backbone of, the nurses in our country, 55% are overweight. And I've seen so many with like these terrible habits and dependencies and drug addictions, alcohol addictions, fast food every day. The amount of stress and pressure and just the mental, anguish that nurses have to go through, it's ridiculous. But anyways, so yeah, so there's a health gap, right? I expected healthcare professionals to be healthy, and apparently that wasn't the case, right? A lot of poor eating habits, high stress environments, lack of time for self-care because you're so busy. So my question was, why do nurses that are on the front line of healthcare often struggle with their own health, right? So nurses work long 12-hour plus shifts, okay? And I mean, obviously I know this stuff because I've been doing this for a minute, but high stress environments, long shifts, the families are all over the place because mom and dad are inside and outside of the house, and it's crazy. So irregular eating patterns, right? So like fast food, skipping meals and stuff, being too busy, not being able to make food, lack of time for exercise due to your work life, your home demands, all that kind of stuff. And then of course, hormonal imbalances from stress, lack of sleep, and then poor recovery. So you're basically firing away on full cylinders on your mental, your physical, your emotional, everything like that. And then your hormonal is taking a hit. And then of course your nutritional and your physical is taking a hit. So, I mean, it's just like the perfect storm of what you see today, which is how nurses are treated and look and feel in our healthcare industry. So traditional meal plans and rigid workout schedules, right? It doesn't work for nurses. It doesn't work for most doctors and most people in the healthcare industry, right? You need flexibility, you need efficiency, you need sustainability. So that being said, the system that I have designed has flexible nutrition plans, right? Because obviously you need something that's going to fit your busy schedule. So it's nothing really rigid, but it kind of evolves and adapts around what you need, when you need it, what you want. It's kind of like when we build these out, it's typically over a Zoom call where we go back and forth and we say, what do you want for lunch? What do you want for breakfast? What do you want for dinner? Do you have coffee in the morning? Do you fast? What's going to take you off the track? What kind of snacks do you like? There have been meal plans that I've personally programmed with both wine and chocolate on them every single day, and that nurse loses weight. So I'm telling you, anything you could ever imagine, we basically program that in because we want it to be flexible and we want to make sure it's sustainable, but I'll get to that in a minute. The workouts. So they're short, they're efficient, they fit into your schedule, whether it's off, whether it's on, whatever you need. And then of course we have home gym options available, stuff that we build out for you custom, like bands, if you just want to do cardio. Like it's customized programming, as in you need to tell us what you need to succeed, and then we build what you need to succeed, right? So you just kind of come with us like, hey, I need this, so we build it. Okay. Yeah. And then hormone and metabolism optimization, right? Because many nurses, even though they work in a hospital, they don't know how to read their labs, or they don't get the lab work done. Now, I'm not saying that you don't know how to look at the flags, but when it comes to like advanced level hormone optimization, like endocrinologist level or like sports therapist level, like that kind of stuff, it's a little bit more difficult. And with my experience working with so many nurses and doctors and endocrinologists, like as the operations officer for the company, like the IV therapy company, obviously I worked with doctors one-on-one to help them create and look into their standing orders and protocols. So there was a lot of my time that I was looking at blood work and helping nurses and doing all this stuff, especially with my fitness career, and then working with like professional bodybuilders and working with women with PCOS. I have seen thousands of different lab reports. Like we look at these, we know what to look for, and we know how to help with them. Now, of course, we can't cure, treat, or diagnose any diseases or illnesses, but of course we can help you manage those conditions. That is the term, like we say, we manage the conditions, we help with them. My mouse is going to look weird just going across the screen here, but yeah. Okay. And then sustainable energy. So no crash diets, right? Because obviously you get off to a kick, you do great, you lose 5 pounds, and then you crash, right? And then, we want long-term health, energy, confidence. This is about building you back up into making sure that you can stay on track with what you need. Okay. Let me move this mouse out of the little screen. Okay. So question. And this is one of the questions that I typically ask when I speak with nurses. And I say, you spend all of your time and you take care of all of these patients, and you may take care of, the doctor that you work with, and you may take care of the other nurses, or maybe you're one of the nurses that teaches other nurses and you're taking care of your students, right? You take care of your patients, you take care of the doctors, you take care of the hospital, you take care of the staff, you take care of your husband, you take care of your partner, you take care of your wife for some of you, you take care of your children. You're spending all of this time taking care of all of these people around you in your life. But I have a question for you. Who is taking care of you? Because if you're so busy taking care of everybody else, you don't have the energy. You don't have it in you to pour back into your own cup. That's what we do. We exist to help you regain your health without adding stress to your life. That's what we're here for. So now that you watched this video and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy is great, he must know what he's doing. Hopefully there's a ton of other stuff on here that you can view. You can talk to me anytime you want. You can message me. You can message any one of the coaches in here. But so with RN Fit Body, I essentially started this because I want to help you lose 20 plus pounds. Now, some of you may only have 10 or 15. That's fine. We can help with that. Some of you may want to build muscle. That's fine. Obviously we help with that too, right? Throw a little bicep in there. Yeah. Wait until you see Lexi. She's jacked, but, so without impossible diets, the crazy schedules and stuff, I essentially just want to make this easy for you to do. And I just want to take all the thought process out of it, focus on helping others, focus on helping yourself. And we will focus on making sure that your nutrition, your training, your mindset, your schedule, your flexibility, all of that is cleared up for you. We're in charge of that. You just have to work with us, communicate with us, and then do what you need to do on your end. Now, if you would like to speak with us about what that looks like, and you'd like to see if you're a good fit for one-on-one coaching, all you got to do is just click the link. It should be in the comments below. If not, it is somewhere. Okay. You can message me. You can, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group, wherever. There's going to be a link. It's the most promoted link that we have for a free consultation call. It is a consultation to see whether or not we are a good fit. We do not sell you anything on this call. If we're 15 minutes into it and you're like, dude, I want this. This is what I want. I'm not getting off this call until we start. We'll honor that. But the whole point is to be like, okay, what's up with your diet? What's up with your training? What's up with your lifestyle, your stress, your hormones? Tell us about what you've got going on, and then we can kind of recommend what to do at that point. And if it's a good fit, we set up a second call. And then on that second call, we have a conversation with you about what coaching looks like. But that first call, we know, the enrollment advisors, the coaches, everybody on the team, even myself, knows that first 15-minute call is just to talk to you about how things look. So no pressure. If you want a little bit of feedback advice, maybe you just want a little bit of a general direction to go in, hop on that call. If we're a good fit, we propose a second one. If not, how much can we help you with the 1,000+ people's worth of experience in those 15 minutes? How much value can I give you so that when you're ready to come back and work with us, we are the first people that you reach out to? Make sense? I built my business, my successful 1,000+ person company, by helping as many people as I could for absolutely free. That's the goal. When you are ready and you see the value in the program and there's finally enough pain in your life and you're ready to make the change, then you reach out. But until then, we give it all away for free. The whole goal of the group, of the videos, of the content, of everything that we do is to make sure that you get as much help as you possibly can, unless you are ready to take that next step and actually, take that next step, right? So anyways, click the link, whatever, and we will see you on the other side. Thank you.